Hi Alouettes fans, I wish I spoke French, but my French is not good, so forgive me. I'm here today to talk about some great artwork, original artwork that celebrates the history of the Alouettes uniform from their early years right up to the modern era, and I'll show you the artwork in just a sec. I wanted to make the point that this artwork would really make a great gift. You know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, an anniversary gift, a wedding gift, a retirement gift, just a birthday gift. But it wouldn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great Als fan, and this artwork would really look beautiful framed in their office or in their home. Let me give you a little background and then we'll get more into the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. Don't shoot me on that. And for 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of uniforms. Not only, you know, Montreal uniforms and CFL uniforms, but also NFL uniforms, Major League Baseball uniforms, NHL uniforms, and quite a few college football teams, the NCAA college football teams. What we did is, you know, in the case of the CFL, we used the artwork on about 5 different products, and let me just kind of give you a sense of what I'm talking about. So we used the artwork on a plaqued poster. Now this is a Cleveland Indians plaqued poster, but let me kind of make it a Montreal Alouettes so you get a sense of what I'm talking about. So we used the artwork on a horizontal plaqued poster that celebrated the history of the Als uniform. In addition to plaqued posters, we also did a framed, you know, a number of framed versions. This is a Packers framed version. Let me just kind of show you what an Alouettes version, you know, framed version might have looked like. Again, it's just a framed version using the artwork to celebrate the history of the Als uniform. In addition to those plaques and framed posters, we also did a number of other products. We did clocks. Again, this is not a CFL clock, but you get the sense. So it used the artwork to celebrate the history of the uniform in a clock format. The fridge magnets were also made using the CFL uniforms to the artwork from the CFL uniforms for fridge magnets, and also coffee mugs were made. So, you know, what's my point? My point is that this artwork that I'm about to show you really is rather famous sports artwork. And I know that sounds like I'm patting myself on the back. That's not the sort of person I am, but I think the point is true. It really, you know, this artwork has been seen on thousands of products that have been sold across Canada and, you know, are proudly in people's homes. And in addition to that, you'll see this artwork in the offices of the CFL, you know, employees. You'll see it in the team owners' offices. You'll see them on TV ads. You see the artwork on team websites and in various halls of fame. So, you know, as much as sports artwork and CFL sports artwork can be famous, this really is famous CFL sports artwork that's being offered for sale. And everything I'm describing in this video can be seen on our website. It's a website devoted to the sale of this original artwork, and it's a new website called heritagesportsart.com, and I'll mention that once or twice more in this video. Now let's get into the Als artwork. We've got 5 pieces of artwork, and only 5 pieces, starting with the 1962 season with the great kind of winged helmet, jumping to the 67 season with the great logo of the time. Then we go to the 77 season. Then we jump to the 2002 season. And then we've got the 2005 season. Now, I know I've gone through those fairly quickly. Our website, heritagesportsart.com, allows you to zoom in on any piece of the artwork. You'll be able to see, the artist's signature, any notes that the artist might have made. You'll be able to zoom in on the great detail of the artwork. So feel free to visit the website to really get a sense of what the artwork looks like. But it's beautiful artwork. I just want to make the one point that you know, across Canada there are certainly tens of thousands of Alouettes fans, maybe hundreds of thousands of Als fans, and yet we've only got 5 pieces of original art. And I know I'm going to sound like the pitch man who's selling you Ginsu knives on late night TV or super chamois or whatnot. I'm not. I don't think I hope I'm not coming across that strong. But truly, there are thousands of Als fans, and only 5 pieces of original historic art. So, if this is something that appeals to you, I just would ask that maybe you act sooner rather than later to avoid being disappointed. That's really my point, and I'll try and end my sales pitch right there. Now, let me explain the 3 ways that you could actually buy any one of these 5 pieces of artwork. The first way is you can actually buy the raw, unframed artwork, just like you see here. If you place the order today for $350, we would package it properly, we'd ship it to you by UPS such that you'd get it in a week's time, and then when you get it, you could frame it or mount it however you see fit. So the first way you could buy it is for $350 in this raw, unframed format. The second way you could buy the artwork is in what we call our classic framed version. Now, forgive me that this is a Denver Broncos piece. Let's quickly make it an Owls piece. And in this case, it's a thin black frame, a double white mat. Then your original artwork would be displayed, and below it would be an engraved plate telling the history of the artwork and this project. This classic framed version is $425. That price includes UPS shipping right to your door. And if you place the order today, we would then begin custom framing it for you. We don't have these sitting on a shelf. We make them one at a time as people place orders. So if you place the order today, it probably would take 2 to 3 weeks before it would actually arrive on your doorstep. So that's the second way you could buy it, is this classic framed version. The first way being the raw, unframed art. And then the third way you could buy the artwork, and third and final way, is what we call our deluxe framed version. In this case, it's a thicker black frame, a black mat, the original artwork. So let's make it an Owls piece here. So it would have the original artwork, then the engraved plate, and below it, it would actually have the Alouettes poster, a small version of this one, but it would have the Owls poster in a small version, such that you see your particular artwork, in this case from the 62 season, and then you can actually see, okay, I see how my artwork was actually used in that particular piece. So this deluxe framed version is $450. That includes UPS shipping right to your door, and it would be custom framed, so if you place the order today, it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it would actually arrive on your doorstep. So while I think of it, let me just explain that this artwork, it's really beautiful artwork, was done by a woman by the name of Nola McConnon. She's a great person and an equally great artist. She's an old friend of mine. She actually owns the artwork. She's asked me if I'd help promote the sale of the artwork, which I'm delighted to do. And so just to explain who actually owns the artwork. Now, how do you buy it? There's 2 ways you can place an order. The first way is visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You can buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system, or somehow if you want to actually speak to somebody live and not place an order online, then call me. My name is Scott. My cell number is 416-315-4736. It'd be great to talk to you. I'd love to tell you about NOLA, about this artwork, about this project. It'll be fun to talk to an Owls fan. So feel free to call me. My name is Scott, 416-315-4736. I'd be delighted to take an order right over the phone. Now, 2 other quick points, and then we'll leave you alone. The first is, if you happen to know another Montreal fan who you think might be interested in this great artwork, would you be nice enough to share this YouTube URL with them? That would be really kind of you if you would do that for us. And then the last point being, I mentioned at the outset that in addition to this great Owls artwork, we also have artwork for all the CFL teams, all NFL teams, all Major League Baseball teams, all NHL teams, and even quite a few NCAA college football teams. Our website, the heritagesportsart.com website, has over 1,500 pieces of original artwork available for sale. So somebody could be a Canadiens fan, they could be a Vancouver Canucks fan, or a San Diego Chargers fan, or a Boston Red Sox fan, or Pittsburgh Steelers fan. We've got great artwork from all sorts of teams available right now on that website. So if you knew somebody who was a fan and a passionate fan of another team, would you be nice enough to pass on the website heritagesportsart.com to them? If you would, that would be really nice of you. So, thank you very much for your time. I know my future is not in selling Ginsu knives or super chamois on late night TV, but thanks for taking the time to hear me out, and I wish you health and happiness, and I wish the Alouettes a great season in the upcoming season. Thanks very much. Bye.